AITA for being hurtful towards my children after I found out they had been contacting my affair child? I have a daughter who is the result of an affair. I'm aware that makes me an asshole and I truly have no excuse. My wife, a saint, agreed to give me a second chance but was very clear she did not want my daughter in her house. I agreed to this arrangement, though I did want to be in my daughter's life and provide for her as best as I could from a distance. Due to some unfortunate circumstances, my daughter Daisy came to live with us when she was 15. Her mother could no longer care for her, and I couldn't let her go into the foster system. It was a difficult decision, but I made sure all of the labor and responsibility fell on me to not inconvenience my wife. I did everything from cooking and cleaning to taking Daisy to school and extracurricular activities. Understandably, my other children did not want a relationship with Daisy. They were resentful and confused about the situation, and I never pushed them to form a bond with her. Despite the tension, Daisy managed to excel in her studies and eventually married into a lot of money. Her husband is extremely wealthy, the kind of person who thinks it's normal to use helicopters like cars. Visiting their home is like stepping into an episode of Downton Abbey. My children met Daisy's husband once at a family event, and I thought that was the extent of their interaction. Recently, I received a text from Daisy saying, "Can you tell your legitimate kids to stop talking to me? Please and thank you." I was confused and concerned, so I asked her for more information. She sent me screenshots of messages from my children, apologizing for not knowing her better and claiming they loved her. Daisy also included cash emojis with the screenshots, implying that my children were reaching out to her because of her newfound wealth. Feeling hurt and betrayed, I confronted my kids. I told them they had embarrassed me and should be embarrassed about themselves. I said they wouldn't have sent those messages if she had married the local mechanic and that their intentions were influenced by Daisy's wealth. I demanded that they leave her alone and respect her wishes. My kids were visibly upset and hurt by my accusations. They insisted that they were genuinely trying to build a relationship with their half-sister and that their intentions had nothing to do with money. My wife, overhearing the confrontation, exploded. She was furious that I had called our kids embarrassments when they were trying to be kind and reach out to their sister. She accused me of projecting my guilt and insecurities onto our children and told me that I was being unfair and cruel. Now, I'm left questioning my actions and whether I was too harsh. My wife's words have made me reflect on my feelings of guilt and shame about the affair and how it has affected my relationship with all of my children. I wanted to protect Daisy and my other kids from further hurt, but perhaps I went about it the wrong way. AITA for confronting my children and accusing them of being insincere in their attempts to connect with Daisy?